It's your girl Queen, reminding you guys to connect with us on patreon.com/TMG Fam, where you can get full exclusive access to all content, bonus videos, behind the scenes, vlogs, lives, and so much more.
What's good, TMG Fam? It's your boy L, and I'm back with another reaction video, man. Now listen, man, I think Logic, Snoop, Game, all of them got something to say about Eminem, bro, and we about to check it out and see how they feel. We already know Game done already told us, bro, stay away from him. That's one person I will not beef with, you know what I mean? But I'm interested to hear what Logic got to say, and they said, and more in this video. So I'm pretty sure they got a whole bunch of celebrities lined up that's pretty much gonna give Eminem respect with a few haters sprinkled in. All right, so we about to get into this video, man. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. Join the fam and rock out. All right, that being said, let's get to it. Here we go.
I mean, Eminem is Eminem. If you notice in hip hop, Eminem is the only rapper that nobody ever wants a problem with, including myself, man. Eminem is like,
that clip never gets old to me. And I've seen it a couple times, but that clip never gets old to me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't look at Game any less of a man or nothing like that. He just give his respect, bro, and you can't do nothing but respect that.
The most lyrically insane. Even when I was going at 50 and me and Dre wasn't seeing eye to eye, man, I stayed away from the white dude, because he a problem. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like Eminem, I don't think it's a rapper he won't slay. And you don't even want a war with Eminem. He crazy.
He was talking about how he was gonna pick fights. If he were to come at you with like a industry beef, what would you have done?
Run. Yeah, Eminem is cool. You don't understand. I'm a hip.
Yo, that clip never gets old right there. Run.
Pop artist, and I'm one of the biggest ones in the world. You don't want a beef with Eminem. He shreds. He shreds MCs, like for real. And I ain't his best friend or nothing. I'm just saying, I understand that he can't be seen by nobody. Jay know, everybody know. You don't mess with the white boy.
All right.
It's real.
Well, let's talk about this moment, because that was like the OG Slim Shady back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
You were on the stage with him. How did you guys end up linking up for the first time?
That might have been probably the first time we really actually linked up. If not, it was probably a real brief moment before that. But even before I met him, I was introduced to Eminem music on the 1998 Smoke and Groove tour.
Okay, so let me throw some names out. Somebody said right now, Eminem is the king of rap. Why would you say he's not?
You got to come with a better name.
Yeah!
that ain't even.
Well, remember, y'all, now Gucci was on the joint with Mariah, right? Going at M for Nick, so we already know how Gucci feel about him.
All
right.
Because I ain't playing Eminem in my car.
Okay.
You playing me yours?
When he drops something, usually the week of.
You sliding around playing Eminem in your car, you and your old lady?
Nah, just Dolo.
Just Dolo playing Eminem, just metaphors.
Yeah,
just going in.
Bars. Because there's something for every occasion. When you ride a Dolo, like, you want it like...
You hell.
All right.
He talking about you hell. Gucci come from a different area, so that's I don't know, man. People in the South and certain areas, like in Atlanta, I know for in Atlanta, the club scene, you don't hear too much Eminem. But now that Atlanta is so many people from different areas have come to Atlanta, that whole dynamic has changed, bro. It's changed. And it's starting to change some of the artists because they're no longer rapping like that no more. A lot of artists nowadays are actually rapping with something to say, with some content and different things. They're not considered really mumble rappers. A lot of them trying to say something now. So listen, that Eminem influence is still there, bro. It's still there. Salute Head Crack for keeping it real. He's like, I listen to him in the car. You gotta respect that.
Yo, craziest shit just fucking happened. Eminem just said my fucking name on his goddamn song on his new album. This shit is crazy. Listen.
I inspired the Hobsons, the Logics, the Coles,
Whoa! Shit! Oh, shit! What the fuck? I didn't even know he knew who the fuck I was. God damn! He said don't tell him about the culture, implying that I'm part of the culture. Oh, shit, man. I gotta call my mom. Fucking what?
See, man? And that's real, bro. That's why when people be like, man, what has he done? He's a guest. Bro, look how many people he's influenced.
The club tells me to come on this tour bus. And at the time, we all had started to really build like the crazy latest state-of-the-art studios on our tour bus. So I get on the bus. He has a 6-song EP of Eminem. And I think by the 3rd song, I was losing my mind so much as I was coming up the stairs to get on the bus. Couldn't even make it onto the bus because I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
So I know you saw Eminem Cypher. How did you feel about it? Did he kill it or not?
He's a real nigga. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, that's what real niggas do. He did what he was supposed to do. You know, it feels good to have a white man to do it, to say what we've been wanting to say for a long time, and to make it stick with a point to where you understand that it's not about color. It's about, you know, speaking what's real. It's about spirits. Like he's one of us, not based on his color, but based on his spirit. And he's just speaking on something that, you know, that's troubling to him. That's like it's troubling to the rest of us.
Snoop. Okay. All right. Need I say more?
So much at the entrance of the bus that I broke the windshield of the tour bus on Wyclif's bus with my head.
What?
And it was probably like a couple $1,000 to repair. But the thing about it is, for me, when your music is that compelling that you don't even have time to think, you just react, it's instinctual, that's when you know that the music is touching your soul.
Newsflash M.
Everybody remember this moment right here. Look. Joe got the bead of sweat right. Joe got the bead of sweat like right here. That's how when you know somebody's serious, bro. You gotta take M serious. Let's not forget it. And Joe's my guy. But Joe was real serious at this moment. I'd have loved to see this battle. I'd have loved to see this battle more than M and Nick or M and MGK. I would have loved to see where this battle went. You know what I mean? Because I just think this would have been epic. I thought that would have been, I was on the edge of my seats waiting for that one, bro. That would have been a moment in hip hop. Joe and M, say what you want about Joe can rap. You know what I mean? And we all know how M get down and he slay. So I think would have brought the best out of Joe. And I think M would have took himself to a whole nother level. And I just thought that would have been crazy, bro. I thought that would have been crazy.
I heard the album. And because I think you don't really know all the members that were in the group, I don't really think you know our history. Let me tell you what Joe Budden has thought this entire time. I've been better than you this entire fucking decade. Huh?
Joe got the wife beat on. Just sitting in the wife beater.
Can't say that back then. Can't say that back then.
I fell in love with Eminem from that day and has held him in one of the highest regards as probably one of the most profound wordsmiths and lyrical masters of them.
Thank you, Busta. How long Busta been in the game? How long Busta been solidified? How many people look up and respect Busta Rhymes' opinion and word? And his word has a merit that goes around. Like, yeah, that's Snoop. That's Busta. It's two legends.
Microphone. Being able to perform with him on MTV Spring Break back in '99, it was crazy because I was fresh off the heels of being a fanatic of hearing his music for the first time.
Who calls you and tells you that Eminem has taken an interest?
It was Tim. It was my A&R Interscope. He called me, and I was like, that's cool and all. You feel me? Like, I'll be more so having to see stuff happen before I just listen and stuff. And I was like, that's cool. But then he flew me out, I think, like, maybe the next day or 2 days later, and I met him. And yeah, it was lit after that.
To Detroit?
To Detroit, yeah.
And you went to the crib?
No, we went to...
The studio?
What was it? Yeah, some big-ass studio. It was like a big-ass mansion, honestly, but it got a studio in it.
What did you think of the Marshall Mathers OP2?
What I think of the Marshall Mathers OP2? I'm still scared to listen to it. I'm scared to listen to it because that's my idol. You know what I'm saying? That's my idol, and
I I should just cut the video off right here, right? I should just cut the video off right here, right? Hold on.
That's my idol. You know what I'm saying? That's my idol. I'm scared to listen to it because that's my idol. You know what I'm saying? That's my idol, and I feel like he said all he has to say. You know what I'm saying? So, if, you know, I'm of course I'm gonna love anything he does.
What?
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm of course I'm gonna love anything he does. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I would hope people would be the same with me. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, have I listened to it? No. Am I scared to listen to it? Yes. Do I want to listen to it? Dude, I wanted to listen to it the second I even heard he was recording it. You know? Am I scared to listen to it? Yes. Do I want to listen to it? Dude, I wanted to listen to it the second I even heard he was recording it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like scared to make that step. Like, because I don't ever want to look at my idol like.
Stan, son. Yeah. Son. Now does that line hit harder to y'all? That bar hit harder to y'all? Okay.
You know, and I hear so many different things, you know, but I mean, fuck people's opinions, I'll make my own, but I'll listen to it when I get off tour. In high school, my room looked like high school and middle school, I had a Eminem poster on my wall. It was the Eminem poster where he had like a great hoodie on, no shirt, and like matching great. Sweatpants.
Well, first of all, how big?
So, what we gonna do with all those tough guy accusations? What we doing with them? I got it. All those tough guy talks and different things, like, yeah, we're just gonna put them there and keep it moving.
Big an Eminem fan were you to start out with?
I love Eminem. Jay-Z, my favorite rapper all the time. I'm gonna just throw it out there. But I always loved Eminem growing up. Of course, every hood nigga love 8 Mile for some reason. I don't.
But everybody acts like nobody in the hood listens to Eminem or nothing, but you can't tell me that 8 Mile didn't hit.
I don't know why, but yeah. I just always loved Eminem.
I think it's reasonable. I just rewatched it over the holidays. It was on a lot. I really think it's reasonable. Shawnee, we haven't discussed this, but I really think it's reasonable to argue that 8 Mile is the greatest rap movie of all time.
So you recently performed with Eminem in Hawaii to a huge. How many people were in the
stadium? I don't know.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. It was like 30 to 50,000.
Yeah,
people.
insane amounts.
Yeah.
Wow. First of all, tell me, what does meeting Eminem mean to you? I mean, was that something that you listened to a lot?
I haven't been like yes, of course. Like he's the first rap verse I ever memorized on Forgot About Dre. And you know, I was so young. I remember my sister took 2 sides of a tape. I'm dating myself right now, but these old cassette tapes, and she had it on each side of it that she had done for me. And dude, I mean, it's Eminem, bro. You know what I mean? It's like the GOAT. Yeah. So
really,
I was excited that he first and foremost had invited me to come do the show.
How did that invite come through?
Everybody has a moment where Eminem moment story where they can recall from a childhood memory, man. And y'all want to continue to say this dude don't mean nothing or is a guest in hip hop when everybody has an Eminem moment from their childhood where they remember where they was when they heard his music and what it did to them and how it helped them and how, you know what I'm saying?
It's a long story. It's a long story. It's like,
we got time.
Yeah,
but I understand if you don't want to say it.
I can't explain, but it was very cool. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. I get this invite from him.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's recognition from really the highest place. Right?
Insane. So we're in Hawaii, and I'm there, and I'm just like really stoked, and I know I'm gonna meet him. But the whole time I was like, cool, like whatever, like it's all good, like yeah, this is cool. And even in the stadium, like I wasn't really nervous about the fact that I'm in a stadium. I was just excited. It was my first time performing in Hawaii. I've always wanted to perform, never had. So I was just excited. And then I didn't realize the magnitude of shit until, his security guards tell my security guards to tell me that it's time. And so it's like a 7-minute trek through the stadium. Like I get in like a car and I go through all the gnarliest shit. And we walk there, and I'm there with Paul Rosenberg, who's over at Def Jam. He's the president of Def Jam, and he's his manager. So I don't know if you remember those old the first songs he would do, and he would like Paul would call him like, you can't say this crazy ass shit, blah blah blah. And that was him. So we're there, and he walks me backstage, and who did I see first? I'm trying to remember. I think Alchemist came out. So Alchemist is an incredible producer. He's also a super ill spitter. And he's Eminem's DJ. And he's just like, I mean, he's worked with everybody. He's been around everybody, Primo and Dilla, and I mean, just huge staple in hip hop for me and for many others. And so he was super cool as shit. And then I saw Royce the 5'9", and Royce, me and him are homies. So seeing him made me a lot more comfortable, which was really awesome. And then Mr. Porter was there. And he was super cool. I didn't know. I was like, oh, I never met this guy. And he was just like so just cool and open and nice. And then Eminem came out. And Eminem comes out in a fucking hoodie. And he's like, racking in a napkin. No, I'm just kidding. Tandy. No, he's talking about it. Anyway, so he walks out. Super fucking cool, man. Just like so. He's like, hey, what's up? I'm nervous. And I'm like, hey, I'm fucking nervous. Like, I just let him know. I'm like, yo, you guys, if I'm being weird, this is a big deal for me. And I was like, look, I get it. And I wasn't trying to sound, like, I didn't, like, say this because I didn't want to sound like an asshole, but it's like, I know what it's like when people are nervous to meet me.
Yeah.
You know, and they're, like, shaking and, like, crying and shit. But I get it. I'm always cool about it. But I didn't want to come off that way. But I also didn't want to come off disingenuous. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
How's it
Hey,
going?
man, nice to meet you.
Yeah. What's up, Marshall?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was genuine. I was just like, dude, if I seem a little weird or a little red in the face, it's because I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm so happy to be here with you.
Well, I'll say I saw you kind of gushing.
That's respect, bro. That's respect. You know what I mean? And he kept it real. Need I say more?
On Twitter, yeah.
I thought it was sweet,
Yeah.
very sincere.
Thanks.
I could tell you were so excited.
It was such a meaning. I think it's good. It's such a meaningful experience, and you were very expressive about that. I think that's very cool.
Yeah, it had to be so honest. But the cool thing, like, I've met a lot of people, and they've all, so many of them have been insanely cool, and they invite you in, and it's like, hey, what's up? And you guys just kind of talk for a while, and then, you know, if they want, because I'm not big on pictures. I don't want to invade anybody's space. I don't want somebody to think I'm there for a picture. But it typically tends to benefit both parties if you guys take a picture and post it on Instagram because everybody gets excited that you're together. But they were like, we want a picture. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. And so, you know, we took a picture, but the biggest thing was just talking hip hop. We talked about freestyles versus writtens versus like the era we're in and the time and the shit you could say and the shit you can't say. And he's like, I just say it. Like, you know, but it's just like all this stuff. It was a really special experience. And I won't really get into what we talked about because it's a memory for me.
Man, y'all gonna make me throw my hat in a second, bro. Like, come on, man. That's why the stuff that people be saying, man, is just so blasphemy.
Yeah.
It is, man. It is. Y'all dudes gotta stop faking and fronting like y'all wasn't fans of Eminem at one point in time. I get it. You get old, and now it seems like it's not the cool thing to do to like Eminem. But you was a fan once upon a time, and you low key still are. So stop fronting like you not. All right. It's your boy L, man. Y'all get at me in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Leave a like, share, subscribe, and stick around and stay tuned, man. Until the next reaction video, I'm out. Peace. Y'all stay solid. Hey.